Before we go into this lesson, we give all honor, glory, and all praises to Yahweh. So Kal Halaliam Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai Bahasham Kakodash. Give that word honor to the apostles and prophets and others of James Khan, but the man's great wisdom for the bring forth the 100% truth that I bring currently edified under. Shalom to the elect, the tabernacle of David. I'm your brother, Tazariah Kazak, coming to you this herb talk lesson dealing with heart disease, and this one is a little bit some evidence I want to bring forward, not forward, but I would say a testimony. I didn't, hopefully the person didn't call on any names. I told them not to state any names, but if they do, I will pause and listen to it just now, but let me just let this play, right? um, Let me just let this thing go. I go into Sirach chapter 38 and verses 4. It says, "And Yahweh had created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them." Straight to the point. And the reason why I'm doing this because you hear the title of the lesson today, heart disease. Whether it be a mild situation or a harsh situation. I'm gonna pause to get the I ain't getting the thing yet. I want to get her. This is what I want to get. I want to get heart disease because I want to get the information on the heart disease because I want to list the symptoms that people may not be aware of. So let's go into this. The description gives a heart disease is a disease of the heart. It is the insufficient flowing of the heart and blood vessels. Heart is an important heart is an important organ that pumps a gallon of blood to all body parts. It supplies nutrients, blood, oxygen to the cells, tissues, and the organs. It says if functioning of the heart and blood vessels become insufficient, then the other organs like the brain and kidneys suffer. It says if heart stops working, death occurs within minutes. It's the structure of heart. Heart is a muscular organ of a size of a clenched fist. But my hand are a little bigger now, so anyways, maybe I have a big heart, who knows. It says the heart pumps the blood which is carried out of the blood vessels known as veins and arteries. Our bodies has a huge network of these blood vessels. The heart is divided into 4 chambers, which are right atrium, left atrium, or atrium, or you choose to call it, but atrium, the right ventricle, and the left ventricle. Now we know we did this in primary school, so this shouldn't be hard. The atrium chambers are small and thin walled as compared to the ventricle. The atria receives deoxygenated blood with the help of the veins and delivers this blood to the lungs, where the oxygen added to the blood are added to the blood. So them have it different, but are added to the blood. It says the ventricles pump oxygen rich blood into the arteries, which are circulated to all body parts. It says the blood carries nutrients, minerals, and oxygen. Every cell needs oxygen and nutrients to function properly. It says most important function of heart is that it regulates the blood pressure, and this portion is dealt with separately on this portal in high blood pressure. Heart disease, and also known as cardiovascular disease, they are as listed below and are deadly with separately dealt with separately on this portal. Why do I keep making these mistakes of simple understanding? Anyways, the angina, which is chest that is caused by restricted blood supply in the heart muscles, to the heart muscles, is termed as angina. Now, that is the one I want to deal with. I could deal with the rest very soon, but the main one I want to deal with is the what? Angina, because of a client that has had angina. And with recent remedies that I provided for her, which is a guy's wife, after receiving the product within 3 days, he called me and said, "Sir, you're a boss. Now you know firstly." I said, "What do you mean?" And he explained to me. I said, "Hold on," literally. And I literally said, "I give all honor, all glory, and all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakodash. I giving you the honor and you the glory, Yahweh Sotawada, for helping me to reach this far." That was my exact saying, because we have to give all honor and all glory due to Yahweh, because what scripture says, He kill and He make alive, He wound and He heal. Healing, that's healing. Healing comes from Him. If He doesn't ordain for that to be, it's not going to be. Right? So angina, where it reached to the point where her heart valves was no longer functioning, and the blood was pushing back on the valve, where it was beginning to rupture, and it was preventing the oxygen, was preventing the blood from flowing out of the heart, which was causing massive short breaths, mild heart attacks, problems, brain problems, harsh migraines and headaches. The lady was in the hospital all the time. With the remedy that was given, which I want to play the information, but I want to pause it first, because I told him just let me pause. Right. I told him to not use any my name, or whatever the case is, or anybody, any name, but just state the remedy. So I'm doing this out of right. Well, I could only play it to a certain point, because he called her name, which I told. Anyways, it's not my. I'm gonna play it regardless. You know what? And I'm gonna play it. When it reached before I read the name, I'll just pause it, right? And I'll just play the rest.
Yeah, Mr. Kazak. Good afternoon. I just leaving his voice message on your phone and thing to tell you thanks a lot. The human and thing what it can breathe and thing, and the medicine and thing you give her, the tablet give her.
Please don't caution him.
It really will.
Okay, that's all.
Working.
Okay, alright. I think that's going to caution. Okay, alright. From here, I had to stop. I just don't want. I don't know. I just, I don't want her name on my freaking page, or I don't meet in any way. I just. It's not really a good thing to call. You know what I mean? That's how I is. But the information is there, basically. The medicine I gave her within 3 days, the herbal medicine I gave her within 3 days, started work. She couldn't even sleep. Now she could sleep again. Now she breathing properly. She ain't getting a problem to breathe nothing. She getting oxygen flowing into she blood and to she body within 3 days time. And this was, I believe, this was what I just forwarded this onto this. This was, I believe, a good few days ago. And I called even recently. She is normal, she is fine, she is speaking fine, and everything is proper. So you see, and I'm saying this because what scripture says. I'll read it. It says, then give place to a physician, for Yahweh had created him. Let him not go from thee, for thou hast need of him. You see, when he was able to get rid of a heart disease, which is known as angina, right? We was able to rectify the situation. Now, what I would do is I would give remedies for the heart disease, but the remedy that I use, if anybody needs to get it, you will have to contact me. For those that who I have on my contacts, even those who know me on TikTok, which is Kazak Yasharala, or even on my YouTube Tazaraya Kazak, message me and I would contact you all and assist you, because we know how YouTube gets and you know how these people is going to get. So I'm not going to display this information on YouTube itself. But that's about as far as I go in concerning that. So let's go from the heart disease, because we already get the gist of the heart disease. Let's go into the herbal remedies, which is black cohosh. This is one remedy. My advice, take it down. Black cohosh, cayenne pepper, cinchona, that's how it's pronounced. Cramp bark. We have hawthorn berries, horsetail, lily of the valley. We have melissa, mistletoe, mother's wort, and rosemary. All these are perfect for correcting your heart. Now we have another remedy which I'm going to get my pause again and give. Heart disease. So look, we have in the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies, we have American basswood, we have black walnut, cat's claw, cinnamon, chives, cranberry, Epsom salt, hawthorn berries, hops, juniper, lady's thumb, leeks, lion's mane, milk thistle, prickly pear cactus, red clover, red mulberry, sugar maple. All these for heart disease. Now I'm going to give a all remedy for heart disease as well, but I'm not going to give the remedy which I used recently, because this is a more advanced remedy and it has seemed to be working so far. And if I do put it up, there's a chance where they might come for me and I might be unalived, and I don't want that at this present point in time. So we will just go on and stick to the basics, get the remedy where the remedy is due, and we're good to go. The old school remedy: hawthorn, lily of the valley, bulge weed, and mother's wort. And just like the others, you can choose from all equal parts. Your get your powder form, all equal parts, equal measurements, and all together. Add a cup of 30 ounce of water, not 40, not 20, 30 ounce of water. You're soaking it for an hour and 20 minutes, then you're putting it to a boil for 5 minutes, and you're drawing it for a half an hour directly. Make sure it's a metal pot, very metal. That way when you put it to cool, it's going to cool down to nothing. It's going to take about 5-6 hours to cool down truly. After it cools down, then you're going to strain, and you're going to drink a cup in the morning, a cup lunchtime, and a cup evening. 10 ounce by 10 ounce by 10 ounce. You do that for the next 3 weeks to a month, and you have nothing, absolutely nothing to worry about ever concerning your heart. Make sure while doing so, you keep the diet in check. You have to eat in the morning, and you have to let it be leafy greens with some fruits. Even if you want to add a little bit of steamed meat, white meat, which I would highly recommend not to. But if you can't control it, steamed meats and eggs, boiled eggs, salakia, right? And your veggies, cucumbers, lettuce, onions. You go with your garlic, you go with your kales, you understand? Tomatoes here, and so on and so forth. You add these into your diet with your little fruits, your 5 fingers, your mangoes, your apples, your strawberries, your grapes, your blueberries. Understand? You drink your herb brew an hour before you eat, and then you eat. Then if you had to drink at least 2 liters of water during this process, and take your take a 5, 10 or 20 minutes walk, and that is about it. Honestly speaking, after that you have nothing to worry about. Let it set its course. Go through your program for that month, that 3 weeks to a month, and you would see a major difference. I mean, with immediate effect. Now this last remedy I cannot post because it will cause problems. I'm going to post one of the things that Dr. Sebi said, and what I used was never from Dr. Sebi book. So this one is what he gave: fennel seeds, oregano, basil, yellow duck, burdock, and cayenne pepper. This combination, as mentioned in Dr. Sebi treatment book, is what they use for heart, for cholesterol, for pressure. This is what is used to correct that area or that region. So you have nothing to worry about, because majority of the times all of them tends to work. So I hope this information was made clear. It was supposed to be a short and edifying lesson. And we say Shalom Yasharala, Kal Halaliam, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, Rakakwadash. We give double honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of James God, but not great millstone, for they bring forth the 100% truth that I've been currently edified under. Shalom to the elect tabernacle of David. I am your brother Tazariah Kazak, saying to you, Shalom until the next one. Shalom.